Hey guys, and welcome back to Mavro Productions. Today I have another interview and another special guest. I am joined with Florian Taulemesse, who has been all over Cyprus and is currently playing for Nia Salamina in the Cypriot second division. Florian, ¿cómo estás?
Hi. Fine. You?
Yes, I'm very good, thank you. I thought we'd start off with a few questions and do a little bit of games and then ask a few more questions. So the first question I have for you, Florian, is you have played in France, Spain, Belgium and Cyprus. What is the main difference between football in all of these countries?
I think France and Belgium is like more physical.
Yep.
It's like going back, English style. And Spanish is more tactical and technique.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyprus is a mix between everything.
And which one do you think you prefer the most out of all of them? Which one do you prefer the most? Which playing style?
It's different. I'm very fine and very good in Cyprus. I like too much this football, the life, so I would say Cyprus.
Beautiful. If you could describe your playing style in 3 words to someone that's never ever seen you play, which words would you use?
Good on the box, physical, and strong attitude.
Beautiful, that's what we want to hear. So, under all the managers you have been coached under, which manager did you learn the most from as a striker?
Emmanuel Diakes.
Yep. Anything in particular that he said that's like stuck out to you at all? That really cemented your
When
game?
I start to work with him, it was totally different my football. I understand differently the way to play, the way to move, and my best season was with him.
Beautiful. And what team was that? What team was?
Larnaca.
Ah, beautiful. So another simple question. Why did you pick the number you picked? So you're number 23. Is there any reason as to why you picked number 23, or they just gave it to you and you just went with it?
Because my first daughter born in 22 and the second in 1st of December, so 22 plus 1, 23, and take this number, that's why.
Beautiful, that's cool, I like that. So you have scored against some of Cyprus's biggest clubs. Does your mindset change at all when playing against these clubs, or does the mindset stay the same no matter what club you're versing?
No, I think when you play against a big team, the motivation normal go up. Concentration, motivation, attitude. This is when you play the big games. If you ask for the players that they play normal league and Champions League also, they go up on every details. And it's like this, is motivation.
Beautiful. Do you have a club that you like playing against the most?
It was against, at this time, Hapoel, Omonia,
Yes.
because I have a lot of fans. And to play against this team every time is very good. The sensation, the atmosphere.
Yes.
We play football to live this moment.
Exactly. So being from Australia myself, you have played with Apostolos Yannou, who's also Australian. What was it like playing with him? What was it like playing with him?
Apostolos is a very good guy. On the pitch, he gives everything. He's a physical player that he runs a lot, work a lot for the team. He will give everything for the player around him. So it's very good to play with players like this.
Yes, beautiful. He's actually back in Australia now. He just signed for one of the teams here, so it's good to have him back. Out of all the teams you played for, which team has had the favourite jersey of yours? So which team has favourite colours jersey out of all the teams?
I would say Salamina.
You like the simple red and white stripes, you like?
Yeah, just the jersey, the colors, I like it.
Yeah, nice and simple. I think simplicity is probably the best. If you could make a 5-a-side team, so like a futsal team, with players you have played with or against, who would be in your team? Who would you put in your team? You can put yourself in as well.
5 players.
Like a futsal team, like an indoor football team.
Yeah. I would say Akram Afif from Marsad. Luis Garcia. Jefren Suarez. Jorge Larena. These are players that, for me, they have something more on the pitch. Someone are very competitive, professional, have quality.
Yeah.
I think they're the best players.
Yeah, you're not going to put yourself in the team, or you're just going to let them play?
They have to play, they have to enjoy with the ball. They know how to play.
So you can be the manager then? You can be on the sideline and just cheering them on.
I can be on the side and watch them.
Yeah, exactly. So I have a few more questions now. Where do you see the progression of Belgian football in the next 5 years?
I think they improve a lot. In Belgium, the league, every time they have more teams going to Champions League or Europa League. We can see in Champions League, Bruges, they are making very good games against Paris. I think they are on the good way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree totally. And you see a lot of players coming up from Belgium too and going to play in England and Spain and France. So the Belgian league is definitely, I think, a very underrated league. What feeling is better? The feeling of being promoted or the feeling of winning your first cup in Cyprus?
For me, the first cup was my first title with team. Was a fantastic moment, historic for me, and I would remember it all my life.
Yeah, beautiful. So you and Danilo, you guys are the oldest strikers at Nia Salamina. What advice do you have to the other younger strikers that you want to share with for strikers like myself and other strikers that may be watching this video?
Yeah, with Danilo, I meet with him now, I think 1 week we are together, and you can appreciate the quality of the football player. You can appreciate on the pitch, you know how to move with him because he's easier with experience. You know, we can share a lot of things. And I hope we will make something good this year.
So when you're in front of the goal, do you want to go for power or accuracy? What do you think is better for a striker when they're right in front of the goal and it's one-on-one?
To have just one, let's say, one choice. If you start to think a lot of things, is not good. You have to have just one and until the end. You have to try it, and after you have to see if the goalkeeper can save it or not.
Beautiful.
But if you have just one target, is better.
Exactly, I agree. So when you're heading the ball, what is the perfect way to head the ball? Where's the best place to hit the ball when you're heading it?
He's in front. I mean, it's better if the ball arrives for me for the right side because I'm right foot.
Yeah.
So from the right side to attack it with the head is easier.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people don't really know the best way to head the ball. Maybe a silly question, but a lot of people don't really know the best way. So I thought I'd just ask a striker yourself. And for you,
Yeah.
what do you think is the best way to strike that perfect ball? So that perfect finish, how do you think is the best way to do it?
I like when the ball is arriving on the air.
Yep.
To attack like a volley. I think it's good. I like too much like this.
A nice chip over the keeper as well. Those are beautiful. Those are
Yeah,
nice
it's like a ball like second post that you don't have everyone in the first post. You are alone second post and you receive this ball for me it's easier.
Yeah. How do you think the best way to take a penalty and a free kick?
It's the best way.
The best way to take a penalty and a free kick.
To choose one or another.
Both, whatever.
I think it's easier penalty.
How do you think is the best way to take a penalty? Do you want to hit it with power, with placement? Do you want to send the keeper the other way? What's the best way?
The best way that someone of your team trusts on you, takes the ball and give to you to shoot it. It transmits his confidence and is a good way to score it.
Mm-hmm. Who do you think is the most underrated player you have ever played with?
Let me think. It's difficult. I mean, maybe Akram Afif. I think he's a fantastic player. We'll see soon in the World Cup. And I think he can play on the big leagues in Europe.
Yeah, and so what club does he play for? And was he at AEK or?
In Belgium.
Ah, Belgium. And where's he from? Like what country?
From Qatar.
Ah, beautiful. Yeah, so obviously his home World Cup. So I'm expecting to see him shine. That's good. So which player in the Cypriot league, they can be first or second division, doesn't matter, has the strongest potential? And do you think more people should be watching the Cypriot league?
Which Cypriot?
They don't have to be from Cyprus, just anyone in the league in general. Who do you think has the best potential?
Yeah, I think the best potential that I saw is one is for Mike Naum.
Yep.
He's a young and fantastic player. I think he can make a very good career. And also Sionis from Momonia.
Yes. Yep.
Every time we play against him, I think he have a lot of quality one-to-one. He's a very good player.
Yeah, and do you think more people should be watching the Cypriot League?
Yes, because I think this year is a very competitive league. All the team can make something good. Every game is very difficult. You cannot bet for one team because all the level is similar. And this year is a competitive league, so I think it can be good to watch it.
Yeah, 100% agree. Like if you look at the first division, Aris are top 3, top 4, and they just came up. So it just shows how competitive it is and how anyone on any day can just win at any time, which I think is great. I mean, even last few years they've been struggling, but yet it's given room for other teams to do better, which I think is great for the league.
Yeah.
So now I've got would you rather questions. So it's going to be this or that, and you just got to say which one you would prefer. So would you rather score a hat trick in a game or score 1 goal from 40 yards?
Or 1 goal from?
40 yards, like really far, 40 yards, halfway.
Hat trick.
Yeah, I think every striker would rather a hat trick. Would you rather win the Champions League or win the World Cup?
World Cup.
Yep. So, Spanish or French?
I'm French.
So which language do you prefer, the Spanish language or the French language?
Spanish language.
Really? Yeah, because I'm actually learning Spanish at the moment. So for me, I thought that was interesting to add in there because I'm actually learning Spanish. So it's going good.
It's a beautiful language.
It is, I agree, yes. Souvlaki or a gyros?
Souvlaki.
And what's your go-to souvlaki? Pork, chicken or lamb?
Chicken.
Yeah, I agree. I always get a chicken souvlaki and everyone looks at me and I'm like, well, chicken souvlaki are the best souvlaki. I agree 100%. Would you rather play on a really cold day or a really hot day?
Very cold, very cold.
Yeah.
I mean, the sensation is that you are not tired, you know. You can push, and you don't feel tired.
Yeah.
When it's hot, it's more difficult.
Yeah, and then when it's cold and you're sweating, you get hot. So it's basically the same. So would you rather score 0 goals but win the championship or score 50 goals and come mid-table?
It's difficult because sure you play to win title, so to win the league is better. But also for striker to don't score a goal is difficult season.
Yeah.
But if I have to choose, I prefer to win a title collective than to score many goals.
Beautiful. Yeah. So both of them together. Great. Messi or Ronaldo?
You cannot choose. They're fantastic, both of them. Current style is. If we have to say something, I think now actually Ronaldo is on have better numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, he's scoring goals, and Messi no. So today, Cristiano is better.
Bicycle kick or a scissor kick?
Scissor kick.
Yeah, I think they're harder, so that's a good answer. A free kick or a penalty to score?
Let's say penalty.
Yeah, I think easier chance to score.
Yeah.
Tzatziki or Daramo Salata?
I don't like the sauce.
You don't like them? If you had to pick one, because I don't like them
no.
either. I don't like them either, but I thought if you had to pick one.
That's the first one.
Tzatziki? Yeah, I don't like them either, and I'm Greek and I'm Cypriot too, and I just don't like them. So, so now I've got your FIFA card with me on my screen. Your old when you used to play in Belgium, your last FIFA card. Do you play much FIFA at all, or not really?
Not from the time I get father.
Yeah.
I don't have time to spend on the video games.
But okay. So we're gonna guess your FIFA stats. So I've got them here for you. I'm gonna ask you: it's pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defense, and physical, and then your overall. So I want it, and it's out of 99. So what do you think they put as your pace?
My pace? I don't know. Maybe I don't know how it's going from the normal player. Let's say. I would say 75.
75. Okay, I'll keep that. So 75. Yep. I can tell you that your pace is actually 63 on this card. What do you think of that? They gave you 63. Think that's fair?
Maybe they make for my age. I'm close to 36 years old, so they go down.
This was a lot. This was before you were. This was when you were in Belgium. So it's 2017. Because right now they don't have any Cypriot League teams. Only a well. So your shooting. What do you think your shooting is out of 99?
Shooting?
Yep.
I think I'm not bad. Let's say 83.
83. They gave you 71. Are you happy with that? 71?
No. You have to come to check on the training.
Your passing. What do you think they gave you your passing? Now I think this is I think when I look at this, I'm not very happy. I think it should be better. So that should give you a clue as to what they gave you.
I think 78 maybe.
A lot lower. 45.
Wow.
What do you think about that? 45 passing as a striker.
I think they put number like this because it was a Belgium team going from second division and they don't have a lot of materials. Yeah.
So your dribbling. What do you think they gave you for your dribbling?
Dribbling, I'm not good. I'm not a player that make a lot of skills.
Well, I can tell you, it's better than your passing.
That's why it's not correct.
What do you think they gave you though?
45 is good.
No, 56 for dribbling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy.
I mean, to give you more dribbling than passing, I mean, that's... your defense. I can tell you that this is the worst one out of all of them. Your defense.
For striker, we are not so defensive. It's normal to have low numbers, but also we are working defensively. We work pressing, we go back, we defend, we try to help the team.
Well, what do you think they gave you? What do you think?
50?
32 for your defense.
Okay.
You don't like that?
Nah. Doesn't matter.
And your physicality. So physical, like to have off the ball and header in. And
let's say 78.
10 less, 68.
Okay.
And what do you think?
Work more.
What do you think your overall? So your actual rating on FIFA?
Have to be 61, 63, no?
68. 68.
68.
And your best overall stat, like out of everything, was your shot power with 77.
Okay.
You like that?
It's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they gave you 63 for penalties as well. So. Yeah. But overall, not a bad card. They obviously could have done a bit more work, but maybe if they put Cypriot teams in, they'll give you another chance and they'll see that you're better than those stats. So now I'm going to move on and I'm going to ask you about Cyprus, just questions about Cyprus. So first of all, what are your honest thoughts of Cyprus as a country?
I like a lot of Cyprus. I like a lot because it's for the family, it's very safe. Also for my daughters, they learn English, Greek. They love Cyprus. We are very accepted for the Cyprus people also. It's a country that the foreigners are welcome and they integrate you very fast. And we're very happy. How
are your daughters' English and Greek going? How's their Greek English?
It's good. I mean, everyone know English in Cyprus. So for the foreigner people, it's easier.
Yeah.
That to talk Greek.
Exactly.
Greek is difficult language.
Greek? Yes. I've learned it all my life and it's still hard to do. I mean, I know it, but it's very different to like English where you just put the at the front and there's no male, there's no female. In Greek, there's a male and female. Same with Spanish as well. There's just all that. So what is the one thing that you have seen in Cyprus that you've not seen anywhere else out of every country you've been to?
Halloumi.
You like halloumi?
Yeah.
On the barbecue?
On the barbecue.
On the barbecue, I think so too. Which stadium is your favorite to play at in Cyprus?
AEK Arena.
AEK Arena? It's a new stadium too, isn't it? It's very new, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I was talking to Punchman.
5 years.
Punchin said he liked that stadium too, so I feel like everyone is liking the AEK Arena. The one thing about Cypriot football that stands out.
I don't know.
Anything like
I don't know.
anything like the way they play, or the fans, or the atmosphere.
Before the atmosphere was fantastic. Before they start to make the fan cards to identify all the people going inside the stadium.
Yep.
Was a very good atmosphere. Was more people on the stadium, more ultras, and it was a very good atmosphere.
Yep.
So I miss this.
Yeah. What is the most underrated thing about Cypriot football?
It's when you for the young player that are playing in Cyprus and want to move to bigger league. Let's say you come from Cyprus, Iceland, that the people from outside think it's not football.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a very good league, very good teams. Every time you can see teams in Champions League or in Europe group, and this shows that is level in Cyprus.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree 100%. If you could describe Cypriot football in one word, what word would you describe it? You've got one word to describe Cypriot football.
Well, let's say good.
Okay, good. Nice and simple.
Yeah.
Where do you see Cypriot football in the next 10 years?
I expect that more teams will go in Champions League or Europa League groups, because easily we have level in Cyprus, and also every year is one team going more on the classification for these cups, like Champions League, Europa League, Conference League.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So really, I think teams in Cyprus will make a good things on this challenge.
So, where is your favorite place to go in Cyprus? Do you have any places that you love to go to when you're in Cyprus?
On the beach, let's say Protaras Beach.
Nisi Beach? What about Nisi Beach? You like Nisi Beach?
Nisi Beach? No, I think it's more quiet to Protaras.
Yeah, I think so too. Are you in Larnaca or where in Cyprus? What city? You're in Larnaca?
In Larnaca.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So you like Larnaca? I think it's the best. I think it's one of the best ones. It's right next to the airport. Everything's there.
Yes, everything is close. It's not so big. It's safe.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's very good.
Yeah. And my final question I have for you.
Try to show that I will play more years in Cyprus at a good level, that I'm okay, and just every day to show it.
And get promoted with Nia Salamina too, yeah?
This is sure. This is my target. My first target is this one.
I think
finish with going in the third division with Salamina, and next year to enjoy in third division.
I think so. I think it's going to happen because Nia Salamina have a very good team. I think it's going to happen. So
yes.
Anyways,
merci. We'll make everything.
Yeah, merci and gracias for your time, Florian. It was a pleasure to talk to you as always. Be sure to, for those that have Instagram, to follow Florian on Instagram and to get involved with Cypriot football, because we need as many supporters as we can get for the league to continue to grow. And I wanted to thank you all for watching, and don't forget to
subscribe to Mavro Productions.